Hey guys, my name is Matthew and this is my review of Dude Perfect, 101 tricks, tips, and cool stuff. Here we go. Okay, I know what you're thinking. A Dude Perfect book? Yeah, I know, but it's actually pretty cool. In case you aren't familiar, Dude Perfect is the name of a pretty famous YouTube channel. They've got like 50 million subs at the time of this video. They mostly perform like trick shots and things, and they make like sports videos and whatever. And some of them are pretty impressive, some are really silly. This book is exactly what you'd expect from them. But just in case you're like looking for a review, maybe your child asked for this book for whatever, you're looking for like, hey, what am I getting myself into? Or you're like, I kind of like Dude Perfect, is the book for me? This review is going to take a little bit different format than some of my other reviews because normally I focus on things that I like and things that I didn't like. I think this book is really good as long as you understand what you're getting. And so I think that's the key here is this book is designed, it's written for a specific audience. It's written for people who like Dude Perfect, who are familiar with their YouTube videos and enjoy them. And I think a particular type of person. So I'm just gonna list some of my observations of this book, and hopefully by the end it gives you a good idea of, hey, is this book for me and my family or not? So first of all, the book is colorful, it's high energy, and it's just packed with information. Like the title says, tips, tricks, but it's got recipes, it's got examples, it's got fun facts, and it's obvious that Dude Perfect knows their audience. And that is to say, I think it's a lot of like middle school aged boys probably. And that's not to say that's the only people who like Dude Perfect. I really enjoyed the book. But one of the huge strengths of this book is that it doesn't stay on topic for too long. 1 second it's fact sheets on the 5 guys, the next is talking about props and then to oversized slingshots, and the book just doesn't slow down. It's perfect for preteen boys. I also really like the way that the book encourages readers to go out and actually do some of the things that Dude Perfect has done. It's complete with how-tos and actually some helpful how-not-tos as well. And they help the reader to actually be able to do some of the trick shots and some of the various things they've done in their YouTube videos. 101 tricks, tips, and cool stuff is like, I don't know, a gateway book. Are we still using those terms? I don't know. I think it could be a great way to pull kids away from some of their electronics and get them interested in not only reading, but also doing some stuff. And so if your kid is one of those kids who just likes to sit there and watch YouTube videos, this could be a good way to bring them to another place. Or if you are a person who's like, man, I kind of want to get away from the YouTube videos, I love Dude Perfect, you can go do some of these things with your friends or with your siblings or whatever. This book is obviously not a magic bullet, not by any means, but I do think any increased interest in reading is a really good thing. And I think another huge strength of this book is that some of the pages have activities that if you're 10 or 12 or whatever, you probably couldn't do some of these on your own. The strength of that is it's a great way for parents and kids to connect, for families to come together and do some of these things together. It's a huge opportunity for parents to get involved with things that their kids might find fun, and for kids to invite their parents to come in and do some of these things with them. Parents, you may find that it's a lot of fun too. So before I give you kind of my final recommendation on this book, I do just want to point to the description box below where we have a link where you can purchase the book. If you do decide to use that link, it doesn't cost you any extra, but it does help out our channel a lot. So I'd really appreciate it if you did. Now, for my recommendation, kind of as I mentioned throughout the review, the book is kind of meant for middle school-ish aged kids. That doesn't mean that someone else may not really enjoy it as well. If you have an 18-year-old who just absolutely loves Dude Perfect, or for myself, I feel like I really could enjoy it. But I think that's who the book is written for. The book is designed, as the title suggests, for people who are fans of Dude Perfect. If you or your child has never heard of them, probably pass on this book. It's probably not meant for you. But I think the book could really work well for older or younger children as well. For instance, I think some of my young kids may really enjoy the book as long as their parent is engaging them and going through it with them. So if you've got younger kids who like Dude Perfect, I think it could work for them as well. But middle school age, maybe 8 to 12 or 13 or something like that, that's probably the sweet spot for who this book is for. But the book is awesome. It's full of projects, trick shots, fun facts, and if you or a loved one would love any of those things, it's the perfect book. So this has been my review of the Dude Perfect book. If you like this review, feel free to like and subscribe. We put out lots of content surrounding books, author interviews, reviews, and all the stuff in between. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, stay safe out there.